the stage the hilarious Koester!
I'm actually very easily bookable. Actually, I don't know why I'm here. Actually, I do know why I'm here. It's because I'm a comics comic. People in the back, shout out, right? You appreciate me. You appreciate I'm the other motherfucker in the game with the balls to call out CISO, NBCUniversal's failing streaming platform. If you guys don't know what CISO is, that's fine because you're on the right side of history. But if you're here, then you're probably from the Middle West. I pity you. I'm from California. I deserve to be here. Jerry Brown was the governor when I was born. He's going to be the governor when I die. I'm dying this year. But when you go back to the Midwest, you should tell all of the mouth breathers you went to high school with that you have a show in development with CISO because it's the perfect crime. You'll never be found out. It's like telling someone you're in the CIA. Beautiful. Now that I've alienated NBCUniversal, let's get to the set. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having a pretty great 2017 because I'm starting to think that the Burn Man, I call Bernie Sanders the Burn Man, isn't going to become the next president of the United States of America, KKK. What? Excuse me? I figured it out though. I figured out why the Burn Man couldn't be the next president. It's because he's too similar to the motherfucker, wait for it, himself, Jesus Christ. Alright? That's the premise. Then we're gonna get into the meat, and then we're gonna get out of here. You know what I mean? Call your lift now. Too similar to Jesus Christ. One, they both care for poor and downtrodden members of society. Nut up, cuck. Two, they're both Jews. Have you been on the internet lately? People are upset about the abject concept of Judaism. Three, pretty much all of their followers are insufferable. Which leads to four, both doomed to die a martyr's death. Am I right, ladies? It's okay, I voted for him in the primaries. Don't at me, all right? I voted for her, right, in the presidential election because I'm not a fucking sociopath. But I resented being told that I had to vote for her because she's got one of these bad boys. Just like me, right? It's like, this doesn't vote for me. If this was voting for me, Bachman would be running this bitch right now. This doesn't make me read Lena Dunham's Shouts and Murmurs columns. It's not gonna make me go to the fucking polls, alright? And everybody's saying, you know, like, no, dude, she's like chill, she's woke, she's cool. Fucking Yoko Ono ate her out. And if you don't know that, you don't know your herstory. And that's okay because history is written by the winners and herstory is written by the losers, as we've established. But the thing about Yoko Ono eating out Hillary Clinton not making her cool is that Yoko Ono ate out a bunch of terrible people. You know what I mean? Like wife-beating, child-abandoning, middle-of-the-road rocker John Lennon. Yeah, she ate him out. What I'm trying to say is it should have been wings the entire time. Should have been wings. Oh, I'm sorry, are we getting in a Beatles v. Monkeys argument right now? Kid fucking rocks, nerd. Why don't you write a Pitchfork article about it? Jag off. Pitchfork, is that a topical reference? No? Okay, I'll continue. Tell you what, topical reference, that was topical when I wrote it many years ago, but came back into the zeitgeist. Here's the thing. King Louis C.K. writes like, you know, an hour new material every year. Mark Maron writes an hour new material every time he gets a 23-year-old girlfriend. But like, that's their fucking job. You know what I mean? My job, I'm a blogger, baby. I don't know what to tell you, alright? So let's just go back in the archives and revisit this golden oldie about Obamacare, okay? Obamacare, I don't think we fucking need it, alright? We don't need fucking socialized medicine. In much the same way, we don't need schools, or roads, or really any sort of infrastructure at all. I think we should be allowed to roam around in packs like feral dogs, communicating via a series of barks and grunts, right? Because no one speaks English anymore anyway. Am I white? That's a joke, I'm not! You know, I live squirrel adjacent, I'm one of you. Don't worry. This is being taped for people in the Midwest watching this. Squirrel is a very popular restaurant in Los Angeles, California, where I live deservedly. Okay? Any parents in the audience? We got any parents in the audience? That's what's up. I'm a parent. I'm a single mother of a fictional 4-year-old son named Braden. He's autistic, so it's a little bit of a handful, you know. Can't say I don't love him to death, though. You know? Let me last week, Megan. Gosh, it must be so hard being a single mother of a fictional autistic son. How do you do it? How do you get through the day? I say, you know what? I get through it via my faith in a fictional God, you guys. In a fictional God, that's right. I am fearless. I'm the first comedian to stand on this stage tonight and tell all of you sheeple unequivocally there is no God. I'm the first comedian fucking period to do that. Ricky Gervais? Who's that? You know? I'm just kidding. I'm wearing one of his black V-necks as a diaper right now. But I'll tell you what. Fictional children say the cutest fictional things. I was watching Wanted and Desired, the Roman Polanski documentary with my fictional 4-year-old autistic son Braden the other day. And he turned to me and he said, Mommy, why was Roman Polanski so scared of the Los Angeles District Attorney that he ran across an ocean and he never came back? And then I had to have the talk. Parents, you know the talk. And I had to sit him down and I said, honey, well, you know, when a man escapes a horrific Holocaust, right, and moves to a country with a dream, meets a woman in the pursuit of that dream, falls in love, fills her with life, they create life together, and yet that life, that light, is snuffed out one fateful night on Cielo Drive by Denzians of the Manson family. What that man has to do is fuck a 13-year-old in the ass while high on Quaaludes in Jack Nicholson's hot tub, and that makes the Los Angeles District Attorney a little cheesed. But you would never do that, would you, baby? People always laugh more at the premise than the punchline of that joke. But it's fine, as I've established up top, I'm a comics comic, you know what I'm saying? Right. My favorite things about being a comics comic, one, constantly operating at a financial loss, and two, having the non-monetizable respect of my peers. It really gets me through the day, you know what I mean? I am an alcoholic, as you can tell probably by this personality. I don't drink anymore because it was affecting my blogging, which is the worst thing anyone's ever said. I am in a program of recovery I'm not at liberty to divulge the name of with you, but I can say it rhymes with Bay, because there's nothing more infantizing than not being able to drink a fucking liquid. My sponsor, I'm just gonna marin this. My sponsor in this program of recovery relapsed because Donald Trump became the president of the United States of America, KKK. But the thing about that is that if I relapsed, I would fucking die, right? Because I was trying to kill myself. And if I was gonna kill myself over a man, it wouldn't be a failed steak salesman. You know what I mean? It would be my fucking dad, right? Come on. Ladies! This is actually, it's not going to sound topical, but it is topical because it happened a few weeks ago. I'm reading the papers, I'm reading the trades every day. You know what I mean? I got my finger on the pulse. Let's talk about La La Land, in concert. You guys heard about this? You seen this at the Hollywood Bowl the other day? They had La La Land, in concert. I can think of a better venue than the Hollywood Bowl for that. A toilet bowl. I saw La La Land, let me paint a picture for you. I got fucked in a car in a bank parking lot while listening to the audiobook version of Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, which was the realization of a dream I didn't even know I had at the time. I was on cloud 9, I walk into La La Land. First 5 minutes of that movie is like the first 5 minutes of Saving Private Ryan for a member of the Greatest Generation. I was furious. It's a desecration of my sacred city, Los Angeles, California. Have I established I'm from California? Yes, I have. If you came here and you don't like it, there's the fucking door. You know what I mean? Fuck your app, fuck your fucking dreams. I'm the only person in this room that deserves to take a shower, all right? Because of the drought, that's no longer topical. Got a richly deserved light, so I got a motor. How am I gonna dismount from this epic set? It's being taped, which is fantastic, because my fans are really gonna love this. The men on the internet that don't like that I got one of these, this is for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love being a woman on the internet. I love having everything I ever say tagged by some load who fucking works at GameStop. Actually, I wrote something on the Twitter the other day. I'm verified, no big deal, it's fine. I wrote something about how I found my father's suicide note when I was 12, and I already knew that he was too much of a pussy to go through with it. I don't owe it. This is my life. And my father, who I don't speak to for obvious reasons, sent me an unsolicited email about it in which he tagged my joke about finding his suicide note. He said it would have been funnier if it was a homicide note. Thanks, Dad. Should I have included in this thing that's being taped to replace my tape from 1958? Maybe not, but guess what? I'm firing all cylinders up here. What if I just had a stroke? What if I just had a stroke? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go in the back and get more hydrated. Thank you for supporting live comedy. Bye.